I've got a bike fitting session scheduled at Mike's Bikes in San Rafael, California. I'm here because my back really doesn't like the mountain bike I bought a few years ago. I've gone a little wild, I have to admit, and I've purchased the $250 BG Pro 3D Video Fit Session. In this case, BG stands for Body Geometry, with a Master Certified Fit Technician. In this case, it's going to be Kelly Hale. Kelly specializes in measuring and refitting bikes so that the pain goes away. Before we get started, Kelly explains to me that he wants to know about my injury history and my riding goals. Kelly measured just about every square inch of me. Aiming for power and comfort, he tells me, and that means finding my ideal position in the perfect balance. Kelly asked me a lot of questions. He wanted to know exactly what hurt, and I told him that after 15 minutes or so in the saddle, I feel like there's a small animal gnawing on my spine in the vicinity of the base of my rib cage. My right buttock hurts like the dickens, and my right leg starts to go numb. This sort of takes the fun out of riding my bike. Kelly explained that a guy named Dr. Andy Pruitt at the Boulder Center for Sports Medicine developed the computer program we're about to use. It uses a proprietary motion capture software and fit assessment process. He determined that I needed a longer stem for my handlebars, which would make it possible for me to extend my back rather than flexing it and hunching my shoulders. He also raised the handlebar height a bit so I could relax and unlock the shoulder girdle. Kelly also raised my saddle a couple of inches since it was far too low and moved it backwards as well. At first, I felt a little wobbly, but Kelly played around with things until I felt perfectly stable. As we started to get it right, I felt my whole body relax. Kelly has a video camera set up, and the footage is captured on his computer, so he can look at before and after shots for every adjustment he makes. Maybe the coolest thing is that Kelly gave me a thumb drive with all my settings on it. So if I decide to take a cycling trip somewhere, I can just provide the settings to the tour company, and I'll have confidence that I can end up on a bike that fits me pretty well. Once we had it right, I no longer had to raise my chin and crane my neck to see where I was headed, and believe me, that's very helpful. And just to avoid confusion when my very tall sons borrow my bike, Kelly drew a little line on the saddle post marking where my saddle must be set. After a couple of hours of this work, I look like I'm ready to pedal off into the sunset.